Where is this place, man?
Ah, this is it, right here. What do you think about Forsaken for the PC, PlayStation, Nintendo 64?
Now, Forsaken on the PC, first of all, has amazing graphics.
Once again,
backgrounds.
Best version of the games on the PC. It's more difficult, I found, on the PlayStation, mostly because the speed
controls.
and the control is insane. Even with the dual analog. Well, even with the analog, I found it really difficult.
So the N64, they changed the storyline around and everything.
Like
they toned it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier.
The Earth from the malevolent dominion of the machines.
But it was still fun. Great multiplayer on the N64.
That's the thing on the multiplayer in the N64. It's kind of, you get this almost GoldenEye feel to it.
But
you know?
no drop in frame rate. It's really, really smooth.
Here's one of the problems that I had with the game is that there's really no map. You just get totally lost. And it is. I'll tell you what, this is a very, extremely hard game to play.
It's almost impossible to do a 3D map like that, though.
It must be. They have to figure out something, some kind of transparent 3D thing. But the best version, I thought, was the PC.
Yep. What would you give the PC version?
The PC version is an 8.7.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10, solid 8. The N64 version, probably 7.5 out of 10. I thought it's a solid game, definitely worth picking up if you like first-person shooters.
I give it a 7. Straight 7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
All right. What about the PlayStation version?
The PlayStation version, I also give a 7 to it.
I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. People that like those kinds of games should rent it on the PlayStation.
Gran Turismo on the PlayStation.
Best racing game ever made. 10 out of 10. Awesome.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10. Now, I don't think there's anything on any system that can touch this game
The intro is amazing.
Just the complete package. It's just one of those games that you will sit down and lose yourself in.
Rotate around, when you're just picking the cars, and you can see the way the light reflect. The best part of this game is the reflection, I think.
You can tell that the guys that made this just love racing.
It's almost like a Quest RPG
It's a role-playing game for racing.
It's awesome.
There's just so much stuff in this thing, man. You go through these different sort of series of races, and you win money and you win cars. They give you like bonus cars. You just keep getting better and better. You've got to get your license. You can paint them. You can totally customize.
We had problems getting our license the first couple.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's a tough game.
The one thing I think they could improve a little bit on Gran Turismo is the controls are almost too realistic, and you got to get used to them, and that's cool.
But it really depends. I mean, there's 150 different cars to play with, so you'll find one that feels comfortable.
I love that arcadey Ridge Racer type control, but Gran Turismo is a great game. The graphics is the most amazing graphics I've ever seen on any driving game, including the arcade.
The first game that these guys did for the PlayStation was Motor 2 Grand Prix.
Really?
And that game was just loaded with secrets, and it had endless playability. This game is like 10 times that. 10 out of 10. Gran Turismo, 10 out of 10. It's tough to beat this sucker.
9.7 for me.
What did you think of Hot Shots Golf for the Sony PlayStation?
Now here's a game that's fun to play.
Yeah.
It's total, Japanese style game. You got the big-headed people.
I don't get golf.
Really?
But I had a lot of fun playing this game. I really like.
It's not as great as like a PGA Tour '98. It's not as good of a golf game as that, but it's fun to play. It's
a great change of pace from all these action titles and Kill 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 and all these other games that we've been talking about. This is a golf game for everybody. This is a golf game that golf freaks
simple to pick
can
up.
Play with people that don't play any golf at all.
Simple to pick up. Again, it's a Japanese game. It falls a little short on presentation, and the sound effects are, and the music is.
But again, there's tons of secret characters. There's new courses that you can.
They made it fun. It's almost like
you get experience points, so it's almost like a golf RPG a little bit. I give the game about an 8.5. What would you give it?
I'm also in there at 8.5.
Yeah, I think it's a great game.
Cool.
Oh, here comes our ride.
Whoa. Go! Well, the show's over, but our website is open 24 hours a day. So make sure you check out www.elecplay.com.
Production assistance for the Electric Playground is provided by Nintendo, makers of 1080 Snowboarding. Heat.net, makers of NetFighter. Electronic Arts, makers of Need for Speed 3. Namco, makers of Tekken 3. To subscribe to Tips and Tricks, call 1-800-621-8977.